You're going to the naked beach?
For dancing. Yeah. Mangoes.
I started off this month with a 7-day trip in beautiful Miami. As you can see, I'm literally jumping for joy in my Airbnb as I barely slept the night before as we had to be up really early to catch our flight. I love the Airbnb we chose because it was bright and clean. We decided to stroll along Lincoln, Collins, and neighboring streets and ended up at Espanola Way, where there was tons of Italian options, but we weren't interested in any as we both work in Italian restaurants and wanted to try something different. I have to admit that my meal tasted more like Szechuan, so Asian inspired than Spanish, but it was good nonetheless. I spent most of the second day filming for YouTube and doing my Airbnb video, which you can check out in the information box. I'll put a link there. I thought I'd play a prank on Jay in this scene, but it turns out the joke was on me as he hadn't been sleeping for hours. He had actually been listening to what I was saying, and he provided some really good feedback that I hope makes my YouTube videos much better in the future. That afternoon, we tried to go to the beach, but we were walking parallel to it for 20 minutes. We stumbled upon this restaurant where our old manager works. This is Chiba Wine Bar on Oceans Drive. And Jay and I work at Chiba in Toronto. They are a chain of restaurants that have the mantra, "Life is beautiful." We finally found the beach and it was so magical how peaceful it was. It was quite busy too. We ended off the evening with some takeout sushi. The next day we woke up really early as we had to head over to our home away from home numero 2, which was the Hilton Miami downtown. Best customer service for a hotel that I've ever had in my whole life, and very well decorated and maintained as well. I was trying to do an outfit of the day because I love those shorts, and Jay wanted to make a cameo as well. I had some French onion soup for lunch, which is my favorite soup of all time, and I was onlooking our new view, which was overcast. This is a quick room tour. As you can see, Bay got pretty settled on that desk there. It was a double queen bed setup that he won for free as part of a competition, which I'll link in the information box because I did a whole vlog on it. That evening, we went to the first set of showcases, so 60 people battled to win a prize, and we ended up meeting these awesome artists in room 512, aka Studio 512.
Music does, yeah. It's not just about
Yo, first thing I said when I got on stage, I'm like, listen, we're in Miami, like, understand, like, we all have a dream, we all trying to make this shit happen.
Anybody you know what's crazy, dude? Even if we don't place, we don't win, bro, we still won because we made it to Miami.
Yo, we got Virginia in the building. we got PA in the building.
We got North Carolina.
We got North Carolina in the building. We got Toronto
6 in the building. Like, yo,
where's the 6?
Bro,
Toronto right here, bro.
I was running through the 6 with my woes. You know how that shit goes. You know how that shit goes.
The next day was down to the business. The first full day of seminars, and boy, they were so informative.
Once I signed with Brilliant, and then money came into play with it. Now I gotta balance my money that's coming in.
I never thought I would learn so many things about the music industry that were also applicable to YouTube life and entrepreneurship. The next day, I wanted to get a real breakfast, so I asked my cousin who lives in Fort Lauderdale, and she suggested this place called The Daily, which is only steps away from where we were staying, and had really, really yummy French toast, which is one of my favorite breakfast things to have. That afternoon, yet again, was jam-packed with so much information about what is your brand, who's on your team, how to properly market yourself, and stuff like that.
You have to know what your brand stands for, and then when you work hard and you put yourself out there, people that are like-minded are hopefully and eventually going to gravitate towards that, and then you can kind of build those alliances to bring each other to a new level. So for us, I mean, we literally only work with people that are like-minded and have that synergy there.
There were some more showcases, but I excused myself early because I wanted some much-needed R&R. I was trying to catch a tan, but as you can see, it was quite overcast, but I still enjoyed myself nonetheless. That evening was the last set of showcases, which also offset the celebrity DJs performing in the next room.
Make some noise for DJ De Niro!
The last day of conventions, I went downstairs and it was so eerie because there was no more seminars. There was a VIP yacht party, but we didn't go because it was pouring rain. Instead, we waited for the afternoon sun to come out and headed to Bayside. This tree was the most interesting thing we saw all trip long because those tendrils hanging down are actually roots once they hit the ground. Jay also thought he saw a monkey type creature that wasn't a monkey, so I wanted to investigate more. As evening fell upon us, we decided to walk towards the water, and I wanted to capture this moment for you because I feel like in this moment we were there and we were present and we enjoyed it. For dinner, we went to this place called Bubba Gump, and it's from Forrest Gump, and I did watch the movie when I returned to Toronto. As you can see, Jay is very proudly putting on his bib.
You're welcome.
Wear bibs.
I had some clam chowder, which filled me right up. As we walked slowly back to our hotel, we stumbled upon this random bike marathon I wanted to capture. The last day was amazing. We finally made it to the beach during the day, and honestly the beach is my home away from home since I haven't been back to Antigua in many years, and I've always felt a connection to the sun, the sand, and the sea. I just love everything about it. I feel like at the beach you can really cleanse yourself and just feel like you again and really relax and reflect and be grateful for everything you have. Coconut Man, we're back for you. We enjoyed a little bit of coconut water, and then he proceeded to break that coconut open so you can enjoy some of the flesh inside. That made us quite peckish, so we headed over to this restaurant, which ironically enough was going to be our first option when we first arrived because it's just around the Airbnb, but we passed on it. Pineapple with regular boba. This actually turned out to be my favorite meal of the entire trip because I ordered something spicy. And my threshold for spice is very, very low, so I'm so proud of myself and the fact that I did not tear up while I ate this glass noodle, spicy teriyaki, shiitake mushrooms, and chicken dish. We walked along Washington Avenue, and this really neat store caught our eye. It's called Cruising, and they have very original shoes. Later on that evening, we decided to take a train that overlooked the city just to wrap up our trip. Miami was everything that I needed and more, and I never thought it would be that way. I really hope that this trip will reflect in every aspect of my life. So stay tuned, and until next time, love and later.